Exactly, the bubble is what we call it. We'll see if they're going to burst it on this side of things. Boston Uprising looking like they're going to have fusions on the Reinhart to start. We have seen teams just go for scouting and then adjust their setups according to what they see, but it's looking like Boston are going to stick to their guns for now at least.
You see Muma getting all the support in the world up front, even though he's playing a more passive style of Winston. He's got the Orb of Harmony on him, healing him from Zenyatta. He's getting emergency packs from his Brigida, which heals him for a burst. And Boston have taken an interesting angle. They're trying to take the high ground away.
Yeah, taking the high ground now, and then they're going to move down into the cubby, into the locker room. Got to be careful though, don't want to overextend until your shield is in front of you. Exactly, there's fusions moving in to take that position. Now they're going to start setting up shop, but again, Muma, he's going to have all the support in the world from the rest of his team. And Boink is there to just contest on the point as well. So long as one of the defensive players are on the point, Boston Uprising can't make any progress.
It's a war of attrition thus far. Cool Matt to the side, just poking away on his Diva, trying to get ultimates up. No one's really found a target to isolate and dive until just now. Muma finds Kelix Lucio on the side, able to call that to his team. They dive him, he's down and out.
Now he's cut off, and you can see Muma already. He knows that eventually Kelix is gonna have to run back in here somehow. And Muma's getting in position to cut him off now, Dante as well. This is gonna get a little dicey here for Kelix. He can be fast, but Muma's already closing the door on him, delaying things further. It looks like finally they're gonna just go ahead and move on back into it. Fight could come into this as Kelix, the ults come online. Aim God gonna go for the trance as the grab gets thrown in on him. Muma cleaving everybody, but he's not gonna find a kill just yet.
It's a big kill to take Linkster's Brigida down there. So much sustainable damage is done from that Brigida there, and the healing she provides as well. With those follow-up kills onto Raucus and Muma respectively, the Boston Uprising should be taking control of this first point.
And such patience being shown from Boston. They could have fallen apart, overextended after Kelix goes down. They could have gone for a reset. Instead, they just take their time and slowly whittle down the defense. Houston Outlaws now going to be the ones, well, we'll see in just a moment here. You can see they're respawning way back over here. This is where the second point is located, and so Boston Uprising now going to make their way over here into the factory. Big thing to keep an eye on here, the check marks for Houston Outlaws. Raucus and Boink, the two key support ultimates that we keep talking about, those are about to come online. So Houston now are going to be really tough to take down.
On assault maps especially, the offense has to overwhelmingly have a victory over the defense because of where those respawn points are for the defense. And something as small as a single kill on your defensive hold might just win you the fight, because the offense knows they have to get 2, 3, even 4 kills sometimes to capture the last point.
Exactly, it has to be a definite victory. And Houston, I like this from them. Finding the kill, they're not using any of their ultimates, they're still trying to gain that advantage. In the meantime, Boston Uprising right now, it's only Blase and Kelix who are kind of a little bit behind. Axiom, he's about to get that grab online. Aim God about to get that trance. So we'll be keeping an eye on those now as Boston once again going to go for the push. Fusion with the shields up.
They've got 5 minutes, so they can really pick the fight that they want to have. Now that you have ultimate abilities coming online, there's no hurry for Boston to take it. Another interesting angle of approach as they've now established a presence on the point.
Primal is in, Muma's there, trying to get that, exactly that Ryan out of position. The Shatter doesn't connect with anybody, thrown out there by Fusions. There's the grab, getting chucked into the fight. Axiom trying to find an opening, and Muma will get blown up by Note. Note finding the success on the self-destruct, and that's gonna be big. Axiom just blazing away now in the chaos. The self-destruct gets thrown in by Boink. Raucus has already used his trance, but the rally is online for Linkster. Still, there's going to be some real progress made here for Boston Uprising. 1 tick picked up, should not be picking up a second, although they might. 2 ticks picked up, and now it's on Houston to get in here.
Self-destruct over the top. Houston trying to bring this one back. They try to get the charge and self-destruct combination. However, Axiom continues his reign of dominance here. That 1 kill on the Fusions, though, keep that in mind, might be enough. And now with Axiom falling, 2 ticks for Boston is going to be it. Time to retreat.
It's going to be it for the high point. Pretty decent. 1 good fight for Boston, and they're going to be locking down this second point. It's so fun, Hex, to see like how things have changed on this map. It used to be that, you know, you could have teams that would just hold indefinitely. They were so good on the defense. But what we've seen so far in the first few days of this season of Overwatch League is that teams are very good at just picking up that second point, and then we're flipping. We're getting into scores of 4-5, 6-5.
I think teams have also managed expectations in those final fights as well. Instead of going to just win the map and win the match, can we get 33%?
Yeah.
Can we get 66%? That progress is permanent once you get it. So you're piecemealing this final capture together.
Exactly, you can see 2 of the blue bars around that B at the top of the map. That's the progress that's permanent for Boston. So let's see, are they going to be able to get the job done here? We've got grab coming online here for Axiom. He knows where the Diva is. He knows that the Diva is totally out of position on the other side of the point, so he's going to go ahead and commit. Counter grab getting thrown into it. Self-destructs as well. Ultimates all thrown in wholesale here from both teams. And Fusion's getting overwhelmed. Houston Outlaws looks like they'll hold.
Bit of a rough fight there for Boston as they committed some of their very valuable resources into that lost fight. Now Houston on the chase down. No one gets out alive as Raucus will take down his opposing number on the other side of things. Houston in a good spot. So only a moment ago I said we had 5 minutes left. Now half of that, a little less than 2.5 minutes now on the clock. So about 2 more attempts for Boston to get more progress on this last point of Volskaya.
We've seen that Boston have been able to keep their cool in the past. They got the job done on Hollywood. That was through good teamwork, coordination, and now this
so
is sick.
cool.
There's the angle. Getting taxied in on the side. Houston should definitely have spotted this though. So, but it's a different angle. They go right through that choke point now, and they're gonna go right onto the point itself. So Boston looking to set up shop here behind Fusions.
They really like taking this angle. They took the platform on the way in. Let's take a look at these shatters, see if Fusion can hit a big one.
Yeah, it's about finding that angle. If they can knock him out of position, self-destruct is there. Grab gets thrown in as well here on the Houston Outlaw side. Cool Matt going to not find the kill, but Linkster still manages to remove notes. Cool Matt getting overwhelmed as well, and now that's going to be the delayed grab thrown in here from Axiom. No big follow-up to it, but some decent damage getting dealt. Fusions with the shatter on one. They're finding some kills here, Boston Uprising, but will it be enough? Still 3 players alive for Houston Outlaws. They're going to be able to draw this out a little bit longer.
Blue in the entire left side of the kill feed means Boston is winning this fight handily. Only a little bit more percentage to get the final completion on this point as well. Now stalling tactics are coming in. You see Houston changing heroes to heroes that are ultra fast, ultra quick. Not going to be enough as Boston will complete the first half of Volskaya Industries.
Excellent work on Boston's side. They kept it together despite the stiff defense thrown in by Houston Outlaws. We'll be taking a quick break before we see if the Houston Outlaws will have a successful offense of their own.